We now request our chief guest, Dr. P.V. Appaji of Pharmexcil, to share his experiences.
Slides.
Respected dignitaries, decorating the dais, Sri Arundav Garu, Vice President Apla, Adhareddy Garu, Vice President Multi-Community Exchange of India Limited, with me, Ramesh Varakekar, Dinesh Jasu Garu, Ramesh Chandegi, Director of Institute, Professor R.K. Mishra, who is very popular, and it is evident how much he is popular for the Institute. My special regards to Dr. Mishra and Chief Dr. S.K. Mathur Garu, whom I have been knowing, and we had interacted earlier when he was in Madhuka, and it was my pleasure all the time to have interacted with him and had my association. Faculty members, students, invitees, press and media. It is a different, very different experience to me, as normally in my role earlier as a director in Ministry of Chemicals, National Pharma Pricing Authority, or after taking over as Executive Director of the Council, most of the time, my interaction and my address and my involvement has been mostly with pharma industry, and my education has been said only pharma, and right from 1975, after I started my career in the Drug Regulatory Department, Andhra Pradesh, and taking over as going to central government for about 3 decades, total pharma, and I enjoy pharma, and maybe I will bore you also later in pharma. But what I have seen, and this is a unique experience. Last time I had the opportunity of addressing students in Madhuka when Mathur Garu was there, and later, sometime back in JNTU, that was also the occasion when I addressed the students on international business. And today, this is another opportunity facing and addressing the young budding managers. And my best wishes to you all. And it is a real great pleasure also to address the budding managers. Why this is, as I have said, though I was there for 3 decades in Government of India and interacted with the industry, but my experience in the last 4 or 5 years as the Executive Director of Pharma Council, Export Promotion Council, has shown the real great potential, as you have rightly said, that we are prepared to grab the opportunities. An extremely right word, particularly for the students of international business. As you all will see now after completing, an extremely good potential in international business. I started loving it at the end of my career actually, and the scope, the opportunities and the challenges and the greatness. We have our own pleasure that as part of an Indian, as Rajgar was telling, earlier we were having something like 50% of our trade in overseas countries, which has now gone down to 0.5% and 0.6% if you look into international trade. But that was the past, and this is the time when we are showing that what we are. And as I said, though I am very poor in other subjects, and particularly the eminent people from IT, they are here, they have been guides, and our whole today's market and the growth and economy is dependent on them. But I was sharing with my colleague, Mr. Balram, who is here, but IT and others find today they have brought into our position and they have brought the fame and name to India with their contribution, and we are doing extremely well respected. But the fact, as a pharma man, I would like to share you that pharma sector has done wonders and wonders to this country. Wonders how and what? Medicines, healthcare, the cost. Now Mr. Ji was telling that he has found in the review of the department and others, the prices have gone up. I have my own information and I have my own experience and why the prices of drugs are more and why it is being felt, and also with my experience and tools all over the world, what is the position of medicines, what is the cost, and what is happening and what is our contribution. In spite of looking into our economy, though we feel that the prices are very high, and also though we know that one medicine today in India is available, as he said in Ayush and others, one medicine of the same product, same ingredient is available for maybe for 1 rupee, and that same tablet by others is costing 15 rupees or maybe 20 rupees. The differences are there. That is a vast subject. And as an associate, we have started Jeevan Dhara scheme with Dr. Mr. Syamal Rao, our district collector Vizag, and also very recently Ashok Kumar Ji, Secretary, Department of Pharma was here. We have started as part of Janaushadhi in Uppal, where we have said that yes, prices are different and prices are high, but at the same time, we can provide as part of government, we can provide the generic medicines at affordable prices, which are all available for the benefit of the people. Such medicines are there and we want to really promote them, and as youngsters, you can also support us in bringing those availability of these important medicines. But what I was trying to tell is, 3 decades back, when we were purchasing and when we were importing and when we were totally depending on most important thing like healthcare and also medicines, we were importing and we didn't have anything to say in 1970s when Hati Committee and Drug Policy of India was announced. And today, as an importer in 70s, we have become the exporters. Not only exporters today in pharma sector, and thanks to IT we have already contributed, but the pharma's contribution and your scope for pharma sector, I am just trying to say that today there is no country in the globe, almost I was discussing with Mr. Balram, no country, no colony in the world where the Indian medicines are not exported and not used. And our data shows something like 227 to 230 countries, they are purchasing our medicines. And another important thing and proud thing is that Hyderabad is a major contributor. We have IT giants, Googles and others here, but they are multinationals and we enjoy it, we are having and their contributions there. But when we go, and also youngsters like you, budding managers, you come with us in our trade delegations, we hear from neighboring countries and far off countries, Latin American countries, we want to have multinational company, Dr. Reddy's. We want to have multinational Aurobindo. Yes, that is something real great, which gives you pride, which gives you happiness. We are contributing, and not only Pfizer's or Aventis and Novartis in pharma sector, but Indian companies are rising and they are well respected. Their qualities are known, and everywhere we get any number of calls from our embassies all over the world asking our council to give some names of good Indian companies who will supply medicines to that particular country. Take it as a Russian region, CIS region, take it as this Southeast Asian region, Latin American region, African region. Our medicines are required, and we are now popular as suppliers of quality generic medicines, and The opportunities are extreme means extreme, and well-trained budding managers like you are very much required for our pharma industry. And I'm happy to share